Okay, so the latest chapter of One Punch Man, I believe it's 210, based on what the artist Mr. Murata wrote. Wow, what a chapter! I was so surprised to watch the new Garo. Oh my gosh! So yeah, pretty much God, the being in One Punch Man, who tries to find like people to give powers and destroy the earth or something like that. He decided to talk to Garo in his, weak, kind of like weak form, because he was getting beaten by Saitama. So he, tried to talk to him, offer his help. And Garo refused, so it's like just slap his, hand away. But just by touching God, Garo actually received the power, even though he refused it at first. But now he is God type of God mode Garo with new powers and everything. And oh my gosh, I saw the fight with Saitama and everything was just it all went nuclear really. Because at the beginning of the chapter, Garo talks about like how the type of martial arts that he learned, it's all about kind of like controlling the energy flow and everything. But with this addition of power given by God to him, he now understands kind of like the energy flow of the universe. So his attacks are not massive. When Saitama and Garo were fighting, oof, that was a nuclear fight right there. Even the aircraft carrier, a freaking ship, kind of like defense systems they activated because they detected that these only types of like emergency defenses activate when there's like a nuclear weapon being used. And yeah, it wasn't really a nuclear weapon, but the fight was the one that activated it all. That's how big this fight was. Garo by himself, he was still like giving Saitama some sort of like trouble. He was pushing him, left and right, going through like the earth, going through buildings, going through everything. But with this God mode, oof, Garo is just another being. It's just up there. Yeah. Oh, and one of the panels or like the scenes that got people a bit like kind of like worried was when Saitama got like, because he traded blows with Garo. They both hit each other in the face and they all went down. But when Saitama like got back up, he looked like he had like a bleeding nose. That's how it looked from the drawing. And people were like thinking, wait, is he actually injured? What is going on? We've never seen like an injured Saitama before, like a bleeding Saitama, even with the fight with Boros. We've never seen an injured Saitama. We've never seen him bleed. But was this, the one occasion where he actually found, like at least somewhat an opponent in his level? That might be. Psychos is still alive. So that's some good fan service later. Yeah, I mean, what a chapter. This is a chapter that I really liked. I mean, I've been keeping up with the manga, but I never really saw like this type of massive fight, especially with these type of opponents. And if I compare this Gado versus Boros fight, if those two were to fight each other, I don't think Boros is gonna win. No, that is just too much for him to handle Gado. I just can't wait till the next chapter. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Was Saitama bleeding or not? We're gonna have to find out later. Maybe like we're gonna wait for Murata to say, if it's actually true or false that, Saitama was bleeding. We'll have to see.